Hello friends, welcome to Doubt Forum. The question is, two cars P and Q start from a point at the same time in a straight line and their positions are represented by equation xpt and xqt. Now it has been asked to find that at what time do the cars have the same velocities. So there are two cars. The first car is P, the other car is Q. The position of car P is represented by the equation xpt, and this is equal to at plus bt square. Similarly, the position of car Q is represented by the equation xqt, and this is equals to ft minus t square. So these two equations are representing the position of car P and Q respectively. And in the question we are asked to find the time when the velocity of car P is equals to the velocity of car Q. So we are assuming that the velocity of car P is Vp and the velocity of car Q is Vq. And these equations are representing the position of P and Q. So we all know that the velocity is the change in position with respect to time, and the equation representing the position are given here. So from these equations we can find the velocities simply by differentiating these, because differentiation tells us about the rate of change. So rate of change of this position is the velocity. So from this position graph or position equation, what we can derive, we can find the Vp. Vp is the differentiation of this equation. So if we differentiate the position equation with respect to time, this will give us the velocity. So from here we need to take the differentiation of this position equation. So this will be equal to, if we differentiate this equation, this will become a plus 2bt. So this is the velocity. Similarly, if we apply the same differentiation in this equation, this will give us the velocity of car Q. This will be equal to the differentiation of the position equation, that is ft minus t square. And if we differentiate this, we will get f minus 2t. In the question, we are asked to find the time when Vp is equals to Vq. The question could have been asked in different form. The question may be asked that find the time when Vp is twice the Vq or half the Vq or any multiple of Vq. So be prepared for any type of question. So here the question says find the time when Vp is equals to Vq. So when Vp is equals to Vq, we need to find the value of t. So what we will do, we will simply equate the equation of Vp and Vq, and then we will find the value of t. So Vp is equals to Vq. So what we can do, we can write the Vp as a plus 2bt. This is representing the Vp, and this will be equal to Vq. Vq is f minus 2t, this equation. So from here what we can do, we can take the t terms one side. So this will become 2bt, and I will take this 2t to the other side of equation equal. So this will become 2t is equals to f minus a, or from here if we take the t common, this will be 2b plus 2 is equals to f minus a, or t is equals to f minus a upon 2b plus 1. So this is the value of time when Vp is equals to Vq. So we can match our answer with the options. So the option f minus a upon 2b plus 1, option D is the correct one. So always remember that when the equation of position are given, so if we simply take the differentiation of position equation, it will give us the velocity, and then we need to go with the question. In this question we are asked to find a time when Vp is equals to Vq, so we need to apply this rule here. So if we equate these two velocities, from there we can get the value of t. If question has been asked to find the value of t when Vp is equals to twice the Vq, so we need to apply this equation. Here we need to put the value of Vp, and in place of Q we need to use this multiplying factor of 2 also. Then we need to find the value of t. So this is how we can solve such type of question. So I hope that now you learn how to solve such type of question. If you still have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section. I will definitely try to solve that out. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.